guys. Muchas gracias.
I wish, there is a little bit of an echo. I don't know why is that, but anyways, I just wanted to say that it's so very nice. I love this song because the moment that you started, probably I couldn't recognize it when you mentioned it, but the moment that you started playing it, I remember that, and I remember dancing that. That's amazing. It has a lot of. You transfer the apasionado from the musician perspective to the dancer perspective. I love it.
So was it played in during the Milonga at Glen?
Yes.
I think I did play that one. Yeah.
Did you remember that too?
I missed it, but I wanted to know it.
Well, but once again, I'm collecting these wonderful, wonderful artists, and I'm, I have to say that I love the energy of Joe, because every time that I wanted to do something, that we don't make a lot of money. The Glen Milonga is not the most popular. It's not the one that makes a lot of money, but it's the one that you feel at home. And when I explained that to Joe, he says, I want to go there. I want to try it, and let's do it. And, all these great musicians that I'm collecting in these virtual milongas, they are going to come back for real. I promise. So
looking forward to that day. Looking forward to that day for sure.
I know that we're looking forward to it, but just be patient. We're going to enjoy all these musicians, and at some point, and Joe, I'm going to convoke you with for this, because I would like to. There's so many musicians that I have been talking and organizing these virtual events. At some point I would love, because I love the pianist, but the pianist is like connected with other people, but I would love the pianist with the harmonica player and the violinist from other plays, so
good idea.
This is just a preparation of what is yet to come to tango, and I want you to like wait for that. We're going to work so very hard in order to make this happen. So hopefully it will happen soon. And if not soon, we just have to wait, right?
We just have to be patient.
Yes, patience pays off at some point. But
I need to switch microphones. Just I'll be right back.
Sure. While you're changing your microphone, you can hear me, right? Okay, so the next question that I was going to ask you, Joe, is like, probably you don't know about this of Joe, but I met Joe like 3 years ago, and in those 3 years, he probably went around the world twice, because he travels a lot. He, he's my friend on Facebook. I follow him on Facebook, and I open my Facebook and he is in Thailand. The next stop is Saudi Arabia, and the next stop is London, and then he's in Turkmenistan and places like you have never heard of before. So
I don't know that last place. What did you say? Turkmenistan?
Turkmenistan. You don't know?
I don't understand.
I was just making out.
I think you made that one up.
Yes.
Yeah, well, the harmonica, fits in your pocket, so.
I know, but it's also so very, I remember once I was, I'm so blessed with all my students. I was giving a lesson to this student of mine, and she was hosting other teachers in her house, but she didn't want to miss her lesson. And she asked me I mean, the other teachers were there, and they were telling all these experiences that they performed in so many different places, and I was like thinking to myself, Jesus Christ, I think I'm wasting my time. You know, like all these people are traveling, but I think it's a different perspective. I really like to. Uh, at first, I was not convinced that this was going to be my home, but after this lockdown, after this crisis that we have uh, been through, you know, it's very interesting how um, I feel home is here. I feel home is where you feel protected, and you feel like you belong to something. And the response, not only emotional but like practical, was very, very interesting here. So to me, home is here. But my question for you, Joe, is you have been all over the world, and I bet that you have like probably 100,000 experiences that change your life. Tell me three of the most important things that you have learned traveling, crossing the world.
Oh boy.
Only three?
That I've learned, things that I've learned.
I don't know, like comment to us. It doesn't have to be like I'm not doing an interrogation.
Well, one thing that I've learned is that people are really nice everywhere you go. I I have yet to meet like, you know, authentically mean people. I think people have been so welcoming, and that's one of the things I enjoy the most when I travel, is getting the opportunity to meet different people. Um, I also, you know, I learned how to travel light finally after many years.
Oh, good.
When I went on my first trip, my first tour, I brought like a huge rolling garment bag, and then another like huge like, you know, four-wheel like rolling case, and then I had a backpack, and I all it took was one time hauling that stuff up and down the Paris metro, and I was like, forget this.
I can
So,
relate.
so from there on, it's been my mission to continually like travel lighter, and I'm down to just a backpack. So I've learned an awful lot about just traveling, period. Um, but there's so many things that one learns when they're traveling, whether it's um, trying new things, eating new things, meeting new people. God, it's hard to pinpoint. Just a couple
I
of
know.
things to tell you.
It's very interesting. But you know, most of the time, I'm guessing that when you're all around the world, you are meeting tango people.
I meet a lot of tango people, that's for sure.
When you're traveling, you also meet people that are doing blues or probably some other kind of music. You participate.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, but you know, my question was a little bit more on the tango people. What is the most enlightening moment in your life that you felt, oh my God, I'm in the right path of life? Did you have that realization at some point?
I feel that every time I get an opportunity to perform, every time it's there's just this perfect magical combination of, you know, having everyone there, and everyone's gathered to enjoy the tango, and then um, you know, having the opportunity to be able to express myself in that way and share the music with
Nice.
everyone. It's very
So, do you
very
have
special.
do you have a favorite song that you really love to perform and you just like crave, like whenever you're doing something, you're just craving to do that? Like, for example, if I am going to dance in a milonga, like a regular milonga, I'm waiting for the DJ to play El Yaguarón by Rodolfo Biaggi. And when that happens, I know already who I want to dance with, and I just go and attack that dancer.
Well,
Which is your song to perform?
I think one of my absolute favorite songs is Oblivion.
Oh, wow!
I think it's just one of the most beautiful pieces of music. It's like
Yes.
It's a very simple melody, but it's so beautiful. So I think that's one of my. Would you like me to play that one for you?
Yes.
I'm not really sure. I'm gonna think about it.
Yes.
Joe, please don't forget that you have to unmute yourself, please. Now, unmute yourself, please. Thank you.
All right. Okay, here's Oblivion by Astor Piazzolla.
That was very, very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Woo!
You
Working
know,
up a sweat here in my living room.
Oh, of course. I'm really sweating here just for listening to your music. And also, you know, all these emotions I'm having. Lydia is dancing, Karen and Sik are dancing, Hilda and Tom are dancing. Rach is like showing us the sunset. You know, so many other people are like, I don't understand why you, Pablo and Karen, are you not dancing? But anyways, Ilya and Yulia were dancing. You know, it's such a, I don't know. This is so very wonderful. I'm glad everybody came today. It's just so very wonderful to see all these things. Thank you everybody for coming here today.
Yeah.
Joe, can you tell us how we can buy your CDs?
Absolutely. You can go to joepowers.com and you can purchase the digital albums there. If you want a physical CD, you can contact me and I can mail you one. Yeah, I used to sell them through CD Baby, but CD Baby doesn't have an online store anymore. So yeah, you can buy if you prefer digital, you can buy it right off my site. If you want a physical album, you can just email me. It's just joe@joepowers.com, and I'll get you whatever album you'd like.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to ask you one more time. Can you raise the volume of your microphone once again, please? Because Bonnie is like having trouble listening to you.
How's that?
That's.
Let me just check something really quickly here.
Oh, that's much better.
Is that better? Here, I can increase my microphone sensitivity too. You can hear more of my S's. How's that?
I need that. I need that microphone. I usually skip the S's.
Just let me know if you need any more sound. Thanks for letting me know it. Yeah.
You know, I want you to participate in this. Please feel free to ask any question to Joe. What would you like to know about Joe? What would you like to know about his music, his experiences? Come on.
Don't be shy.
There you go.
Joe, I have a question for you. I have two questions, actually. One is that you're incredibly expressive as you play, and it's just beautiful to watch your expressiveness. And I'm wondering about your dancing and your tango music and how your knowing how to tango dance has influenced your music.
Good question. Well, the number one thing that I'm thinking about when I'm recording a piece or performing a piece is this danceable? I mean, I'm personally, I'm under the school of thought that anything is danceable, but I know that if I'm not careful, that I could get complaints. I know, Renee, you don't know anything about that, but you know, sometimes people they want more of a steady beat. Okay, so that definitely influences me, thinking about, you know, am I playing at a good tempo? Does this piece have enough jump, 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 marcato? Okay, is there enough rhythm? Okay, but yeah, there's other more subtle things, not just with knowing the dance, but also speaking the language. I think, you know, hablando castellano me ayuda también. Speaking the language, understanding the fraseo of the phrasing of the melodies, and I also enjoy singing a good tango every now and then, which could be arranged.
That's nice. I'm going to share something that probably you never knew about me. I would love to be a tango singer.
Ooh, maybe Renee should sing a song.
No, I can't.
Vamos.
I mean, this is my
Maybe we could have a duet.
What?
A duet. We could have a duet.
No. But I cannot sing. But eventually, I would love to.
Señorina the Mas, come on.
No, I can't do that. No, but eventually, at some point, I would like to take some lessons and train my voice. To me, Carlos Gardel was the guy that taught people how to dance. But don't tell who is Argentinian in this group. Nobody. So don't tell this to the Argentinians, please. But to me, the best singer is Angel Vargas. There is no one better than Angel Vargas to sing. And I wish one day I wake up and I can sing like Angel Vargas. I'm not really sure if that's going to happen, but anyways, I'm hoping for that.
It could happen.
So, Joe, you were just telling us about the beat and that sometimes you feel like you're not giving the dancer what the dancer needs. What is your perspective about alternative music? Because I encourage through my lessons, through everything I produce in tango, to people get involved not only in tango but in their movement. And sometimes I find that there is so many people have told me, and they say, Renee, when you're dancing a alternative song, whatever you want to call it, it's very cool. I love it. You do a great job, but that's not for me. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, why is not for you? Because it's just following the beat. What is your perspective about that?
Well, I think that the tango is much more than just the music, right? And there can be tango in many things, and not things that are necessarily tango. If you can hear the tango in other types of music, then and it inspires you to dance. If you feel inspired to dance by the music, I don't care if it's Garth Brooks. Just the first thing that came to my head. Actually, I do care. I don't care what it is, If you feel inspired to dance in that way, then by gumbo, you should dance in that way. I don't want to put any limits on it. Now, I've been to a few milongas in my day, and there are times when I hear a piece that's alternative and it doesn't inspire me to dance, I'll just sit it out. But there are times that I hear a tango that doesn't inspire me to dance too, and I'll just, either I'll sit it out or I'll just, just suffer through it, whatever. Okay, but I think bottom line is, does it inspire you to dance? I've had the good fortune of collaborating with some of the finest electro tango bands. I've recorded with Otros Aires and toured with them. I've played with Tangueto on a couple occasions, Narco Tango.
Both of them, just mentioned Otros Aires and Tangueto, both of them have been with us. And so we know that we had that experience with us.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's, that's really what it comes down to, is what inspires you personally. It's not going to be the same for everybody, but I think you know it when you hear it. You know when you hear the tango, that feeling that makes you want to dance.
So do you have something in your own production that is like so very crazy, but it's not really the traditional tango?
Something that, did you say crazy?
Oh yes, very crazy.
Okay. Well, I have something that might.
Everybody's having a drink right now, so everybody's like at this point, everybody's like crazy is like woo.
Let's get crazy. Are you ready to rumble? Okay. I've got. Well, maybe some of you have heard this. This piece that I composed called La Party Longa. Okay, this is my own piece. It was meant to be like a tango or like a Milonga blues fusion. Okay, played on the little harmonica. Okay.
I love that.
Do you guys want to hear La Party Longa?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. From Portland to Washington, D.C., here comes La Party Longa.
Wait a second, please.
Oh, yeah.
Joe,
sorry.
We have to do the
Jump the gun.
thing. Yes. Unmute yourself, please.
All right. Here comes La Party Longa. Woo, La Party Longa! Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
That was great.
Thanks so much.
Jazz.
So, was that weird enough for you?
No, it wasn't weird. It was nice.
That's great.
It's like New Orleans jazz.
Yeah.
There you go. Renee, you got really quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I never asked for
Oh.
weird. I never asked for weird. I asked for crazy.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I meant crazy. Was that crazy enough for you?
No, it was great.
All right.
I don't know about dancing tango to it, but it was great.
What? That's a milonga right there. Come on.
Yeah.
It's the party longa.
Yes. That's one of the things that I love. And Joe, that is exactly what I was asking you to show people, that whenever we are used to the tango music or the milonga style or tango waltz, our movements are geared to that. Our ears recognize that music. But when somebody present us something that is completely different,
foreign.
Yeah, but I would not say just foreign. It's just like alien. To me, that is the most wonderful challenge that anyone can have. And personally, I when somebody tells me, "Oh, Renee, I just found this song, and I think you can dance tango to it." I can dance everything with tango if I really use all my senses. And I wish, actually, my goal as a teacher is to make everybody dance with that aim. Like everything can be danced with tango.
That's how I feel.
And I love traditional music. I'm committed to that music. I think that was the most beautiful music in tango that can ever be produced. However, part of me is exploring. It's out there, not only in the music that is produced in Argentina or the music that is produced around me, but probably the music that is produced somewhere else that they don't know anything about tango. But I can do tango to their music. That is so amazing. And so many times, the other day, I was with one of my students, since I am recovering a little bit of my private students. And I asked her if she would like to try something different. And we danced to this gentleman that he's a priest. He sings in Armenian and in like very old Armenian. And he's singing a psalm. And I love that song. And all of a sudden we were dancing to that song. And she had no idea about this. And she's probably, I'm not going to like disclose her background, but let's say that she was Jewish. And no, let's put it this way. She was like, I don't know, not religious. And all of a sudden, when we're dancing this song, she's like, whoa, I just saw God. Where is God? You're hiding God in your closet. And I was like, whoa, that was great. So sometimes I feel that, as a musician, you have a great responsibility of how the dancer is going to feel about everything. How do you feel about that?
About my great responsibility?
Yes.
um, well, I think it's also important not to take ourselves too seriously, right? I mean, you know, when you think about it.
What are you talking about? 3 minutes dancing. It's like, I bet all my earnings in that dance.
I just hope that people remember to have fun. You know, that's what I always hope, that people remember that they're having fun. That tango is about having fun. Sometimes.
That's true. No,
sometimes
it's
it's about catharsis. God, why can't I say that? Catharsis.
Well, I would say most of the time it's about catharsis, but you know, at some point you really want to be connected, and that's what I love about tango. Like, I don't know, if I'm dancing in Istanbul and I can connect with a human being there in Istanbul, makes the whole difference.
It is really special, yeah, when you can dance, you know, with people, and you don't even speak their language, but you can still dance together. It's the same with music, same sort of thing.
That's exactly what my question was about. You know, how is there any interesting thing or a trick that to make people engage when you're a musician, so the people dancing can like, feel something different?
Hypnosis, it's the only way.
Whoa. Have I been hypnotized when I was dancing? No, I'm
just keep your eyes on the harmonica. I mean, I think, Renee, I think you just try and, I try personally, I try and be as authentic as I can, and I try and be, you know, when I'm playing, I'm exposing myself. I'm very vulnerable. The feelings are very raw. It's real, you know. And I think that, you know, your audience will recognize that, you know, and they'll feel it too, you know. And that's when you have a really special moment, I think, when everyone comes to that same place, you know, kind of, you know, sheds away a layer of BS, and we just get real. We get real.
Ever since I decided to dance tango, this is the real me. There's no filters, and I know that everybody that knows me know this. There's no other Renee. Renee is like that all the time, and it's not that I'm glad about it.
How much is umbrella material per yard?
Okay, I don't know what was that, but anyways, what I was
Karen is going. Bye, Karen.
What I was trying to say is that there's no filter here, and I'm glad that we as artists can project that into other people. The less layers we have, the better the communication in between us can flow. And
speaking of stripping away layers, I'm just kidding. I think some people would like me to sing a song. I think I keep seeing messages popping up on my screen saying,
I just saw them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Everybody's asking. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So I want to sing for you this. So I recorded, you know, I recorded my album Apasionado, and I recorded Por una cabeza. Everybody knows that song, right? And I got home to Portland, and I was listening to it, and I was like, you know what? There's already too many versions of Por una cabeza in Spanish. So I decided to make an English version of the song. So it's my own adaptation of the song, okay? So I'm going to sing for you Por una cabeza, but en anglais.
En anglais.
Yeah, excellent.
I love that.
Ça va?
Joe, let's do the trick.
Let's do it.
Muting all. Unmute yourself, please. And I will mute.
Okay. Here we go. Losing by the head of a purebred racing stallion who just at the finish relaxes to a trot, and on his way back in seems to have a grin, saying, "Don't forget my brother, you know gamblers rarely win." Losing by a hair with a new infatuation with a flirty woman who I thought had felt the same, while swearing through her smiles all her love she just beguiles, lighting all my passion into a blazing flame. Por una cabeza, and all of the madness, her sweet lips that kiss me, calm all that is bitter, erasing all the sadness. Por una cabeza, if she would forget me, doesn't matter to let me die 1,000 times. I don't even care. So much deception. Por una cabeza, swore 1,000 times I won't fall for it again. But if a passing glance rekindles the romance, I'd kiss her lips of fire once again and take the chance. I've had it with the racetracks. I'm done with all the gambling and the photo finish that I'll never watch again. But if some fancy show horse appears to be a sure course, I'd bet it all again without any remorse. Por una cabeza, and all of the madness, her sweet lips that kiss me, calm all that is bitter, erasing all the sadness. Por una cabeza, if she would forget me, doesn't matter to let me die 1,000 times. I don't even care.
Bravo!
Thanks, guys. Whoa. Thanks, guys. Whoa. Thanks, guys. Whoa. 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 Gotta plug my iPad in. There we go. So, yeah, maybe that was the first time you heard a translation of that song for some of you?
Yes.
Did you know it was about comparing horse racing, gambling on the horse racing tracks to the guy's relationship with a woman?
I know the tango songs are a little bit very, they're very specific. So what does that mean? That you need to know all the You need
Yeah.
to know the history behind the tango.
Well, yeah, they're all period pieces. It's kind of like, some of the pop music, we might hear makes references to things that are very current, you know, and like, they talk about leguizamo and wait, what is that? No, that's from Se Dice de Mi, yeah.
Yes.
There's references to people from that time period, and if you don't know the history, you'd be lost.
You need to know about that, and you need to know about the culture of Argentina, the culture of tango, the culture of lunfardo, in order to know so many things, especially if you're taking care of the music of the golden age, because they used to speak this particular language, which was lunfardo, that only few people know about it in the world. Unless you're in Argentina, everybody knows. But if you're off of Argentina, it's like they listen to the song and they think that it's something like that. But when you know lunfardo, you understand what they were trying to say. But it's very exciting for me. I mean, I heard you singing before, and it's I'm jealous in a very good way. I wish I could sing. But do you often sing, Joe?
Yeah, well, every day in the shower. No, I
Okay.
no, in a given concert, I probably sing maybe 2 or 3, 4 at the most songs, because it's kind of hard to sing and play with a harmonica in your mouth. Doesn't really work.
That is true.
You did it privately, so I guess you can't.
Por una cabeza. Yeah, not very nice, but it's very interesting to hear you singing, because actually you don't do that. It was enjoyable to listen to your voice. Did you take singing lessons when you were in Buenos Aires?
Not in Buenos Aires, but I did study in university. So.
Oh.
Opera singing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Which is quite different from tango.
Well, that's my problem. But I took 2 lessons of voice, and they were like, looking at me, we have so much work to do with you. But I'm like, I want to sound like this guy. And they were like, so, and that's when all this crisis started. So everything is...
Well, Renee, no matter what you do, you can only ever sound like yourself. So just be the best. You could just be the best version of yourself.
Por una cabeza.
Por una cerveza.
In this case, it's for 1 vodka. I'm very cheap. So let's...
Yeah, I think it's time for you to sing us a song, Renee. Come on.
I can't. I'm afraid I cannot sing. I'm sorry to disappoint everybody. I'm a dancer and I cannot sing. But let's wrap it up. Once again, thank you everybody for coming to this virtual event. I'm so happy to see so many people, and I'm so happy that I'm looking at your faces, and it's so very interesting that all of you are enjoying it. I can see that in the look of your eyes and your body language. thank you for being here, and thank you, Joe, for accepting this invitation. I know it's not the regular concert. It's not the regular gig for you, but thank you for being here. Thank you for helping us keep the tango community together, and we're really looking forward to have you again, because you know you have like such a busy schedule that I cannot wait for you to. I mean, in the probably next 2 years, I cannot have you here. But anyways, I'll be hoping.
How about tomorrow?
Okay, if you can make it tomorrow. I'm not really sure if I can get some people.
Yeah. It's that whole pesky, virus thing.
I know.
You guys, this has been Renee. Thank you so much for inviting me. Yeah. Oh, what was that?
Adapting Elvis Presley, an Elvis Presley blues song into a tango.
That's a good idea. Ha 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 blue.
There you go.
Christmas without you. Renee, I just wanted to thank you so much for doing this. I mean, this gives us something. It's not the same as being in the same room together, but it's the closest we have, and actually it's not that bad. I mean, we can see each other, we can hear each other, we can share a moment together, and I want to thank everybody for coming today. I believe it or not, this is really fun for me. I mean, I've been cooped up just like you, but I haven't had a lot of opportunities to perform, and it's what I enjoy doing the most. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your quarantine schedules and joining us for this. It was really fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Should I play one more for people?
Yes, but wait a little bit. Because I want to say something that is very important, because there's a lot of people here that probably heard you the first time that you performed at Glen.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was a lot of feelings the first time you performed, but then, I love how we evolve with it, and we can keep that feeling growing up.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I know that most of you are thinking, oh, when am I going to dance tango again in a milonga like I used to? Don't worry about that. We are going to be back eventually. Just be patient. And
we will, and boy, are we going to appreciate it. Yeah. We're not going to take it for granted, are we?
No, but when we come back, it's like this time has forced us to go to our core and find the best of us. So when we come back, we're going to come back with a force. So just be prepared for that force. Thank you so very much again for coming.
May the force be with you.
And I didn't mean to do that, but it perfectly. But thank you everybody that came tonight. Thank you so very much, and please enjoy the music of Joe.
Thank you, Renee.
Thank you so very much,
Thank
Joe.
you, Renee. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for coming here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So would you guys like to hear, let's see, well, I was thinking about playing Libertango. Do you guys like that one?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Let me take it out with Libertango then. Here we go.
Check out these pictures.
What? Oh.
Hold on just a second. I'm going to mute all, and you have to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please, Joe. There you go.
Okay.
And
Here we go. Libertango. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, Renee.
Come and play for us as soon as you can.
I'll do my best. It's just
sorry,
all depends on our friend Corona.
I couldn't hear that question.
Question?
Say that again.
Someone said, "Come back and play for us as soon as possible." And I said, "I'll do my best."
Well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Virtually. It has to happen.
Echo.
I know.
Echo.
I'm trying to.
Ollie, oxen free. Oh, it stopped. All right.
Good. But what I was trying to say is that I would love to have this in real time, having Joe with us in the room, and probably some other musicians. I know it's like a long run thing, but eventually we will happen to be doing that. So I just want you to, all of you, to have a little bit of patience, hope, hope for the best, and be positive. If we are positive, everything is going to happen anytime soon. We don't really have to like force it. It will happen. So just, you know, be patient.
That sounds like a good plan.
But right now, I just really want you, I want to thank Joe. Thank you so very much for accepting my invitation to come to this virtual event. My experience is that whenever I ask the musicians to come to this kind of events, they are new to it, they don't like it, they don't get lots of money out of it, but you never hesitated and you said, oh, let's do it, whatever it comes. And I just love that. And thank you so very much, Joe, for doing this.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Happy to be with you guys, really. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for helping us to get together in this little
good night, Min,
gathering that we are having here. And before we leave, I just want to tell you about the next thing that we have planned. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful singer, a tango singer. She lives in Florida, but she is amazing. She has been in this area for a couple of times. I have shared with her the stage, and she is phenomenal. So I wish it would happen tomorrow, but we have to wait 2 more weeks, and we're going to have Mariela Quinteros with us, and her husband that happens to be a great pianist. So,
oh, she's lucky.
Yes. So we are planning that in 2 weeks. But well, thank you so very much, Joe, for coming to this event. Thanks everybody that made it to share your time with us. Joe, would you like to say goodnight with something that you have prepared?
Would you like another song? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, I'd be delighted.
I would love it.
I absolutely. I know just the song. Give me 1 second to cue it up. So, you mentioned the importance of having patience.
Yes.
Very important. So I'm going to play for you a song called Paciencia.
Paciencia.
Yes.
La vida es así. Para,
This,
pa, pa, pa.
This is for all of us. May we all have patience.
True. Hold on just a second. I'm figuring out how to. Go ahead, please.
All right, here it goes. Oh, you gotta mute me first, right?
I don't know how to do that. Give me just 1 second.
Sure. Anybody know any good jokes? Or bad ones?
Know any?
Me? No. None that are appropriate for our Zoom call.
Okay, here we go. Mute all. Now, unmute yourself, please.
Okie doke. Here we go. Paciencia. Thanks, guys.
I really feel so happy that those that you were able to dance, you dance.
Me too. That's great to see people dancing.
It's so I don't know, refreshing. I'm almost there. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Once again, I really want to thank everybody to come into this event. Thank you so very much. Joe.
Thanks, guys. Really nice to see all of you, and stay healthy. Please don't get sick, okay? Don't go outside. All right.
Bye-bye.
Really nice to see you guys. Okay. Renee, great to see you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to this event.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Renee.
I'm going to let you know about the next articles that are coming. It's very nice. Very nice. This is the first time in these virtual events that we're going to have singer, and she does her job wonderfully. So I want all of you to enjoy this. But this time we have to make closure. Thank you so very much, everybody. Not only for being here, but also for supporting me, supporting all the things that I do for Tango, supporting all the artists that come our Milonga, and that is Joe. So thank you for supporting Joe. If you have not contributed to this, how can I say, page, Venmo or PayPal, you're still on time to do so. Or so please do so and help us doing this thing that is bringing Tango to your home. Thank you so very much, everybody. I'm going to everything now.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
You were great.
All right, let's count to three and we'll all disconnect. Uno.
Dos.
Cuatro. Bye.
Sophia, dear.
Yeah, no, I'm late. Are you done? It's over?
Yes, it just finished.
I thought so, but I just came home. Sorry.
No worries. How is everything?
Good. Thank you. I mean,
Excellent.
as good as it can be. So everything is okay.
Oh, great. That's
yeah, that's the main thing. You know, I'm exhausted, tired, but it will be okay. So thank you.
I know. I mean, there's no way that you're going to be rested in this.
No, I'm just absolutely drained. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I mean, the weather doesn't help either, you know?
The
weather does not cooperate.
But I just had this event, and I had my air conditioning in my bathroom running full time, and you know there's a fan.
Yeah, I saw the floor fan.
All the air and bringing it back to me. Oh my God! You know it's noisy, but
oh my God.
Nobody could hear it, but I cannot feel it, and I am like really melting right now.
Melting. Oh my God. Come to my house. I'm not home anyway. Chill. Really? Oh, really? I'm leaving tomorrow at 8:30.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I mean, my daughter-in-law, she has meetings and appointments, and nurse will come. He cannot be by himself yet.
Mm-hmm.
So someone needs to be there. But yeah, come and chill.
It's okay. I'm going to survive for it.
Oh yeah, you're going to survive and melt like a jello. You have to see the way you said it. I am going to survive.
But I'm looking forward to our waterfalls day.
Maybe not. I mean, if it's as hot, it's impossible. It's just impossible. We need to wait until it cools down a little bit.
But even if we do it in a hot day, what would it be like?
Sweating like pigs. Yeah, but it will be nice. I mean, not this week. It's I have to be there in the rest.
I know.
Maybe a week after that.
Yes, but you know, what if it's like a really hot outside, but we can still walk around?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we still can walk around. What is that? You made me laugh today. I needed that. What's happening with you? What is going What is going on? What is going on with you? So how do you teach in this one? Oh, that's
bottle up.
You know, I will tell you a bad joke. You know, the first day I was in the hospital with my son after surgery. I was so shaky. So he said, give me some water. So guess what? I spilled a whole cup of water on him, on his gullet. Like, he's like, ah! And so I brought another one, like tea. I spilled a whole cup of tea on him. My hands were shaking, you know.
Oh no.
I was so disoriented. So, you know, I know what you mean. It's just water, you know. But so the floor, the gown, everything. So I called the nurse. I said, look, it's me. I did it. And they changed the sheets and everything. So now it's funny, but I was kind of in absolutely miserable shape.
I know.
So.
Some.
Wait a second. You shaved, right?
Yes.
Yes, I can see that.
You know, I had to do this video for Arts of the Aging.
Yeah. Did that? Yeah.
And I had to show myself like very long hair, and blonde hair, and with a beard, and they shaved. But you know, it was how can I say it? Have you ever heard of Tango? What is the name? Tango Mercurio.
Oh yes. Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah, they're spoiling everything, and
why? What did they do? Who is one Tango Mercurio? Because Asian Marshall left, so who's there?
I don't know. Right now, I'm dealing with Alexandra Russell.
Oh yeah, okay. Is she with Tango Mercurio? But she's not a teacher, but she's director now, right?
Yeah, she's she criticized all the things that I have been doing for Arts of the Asian, and
how is she involved? How is she involved there?
Because she was invited to join Arts of the Asian.
Oh, I see.
But now she is like you know, like this dark shadow, and she's like,
oh my God,
criticizing everything that I do, and you know, just to make it work, I used a video that I danced with this lady, Alexandra Russell, and I was not prepared to dance with her. But I accepted it because I don't know, there was nobody else to do it, and she was not dressed for it. She didn't have the outfit.
The outfit.
She didn't have the shoes.
Oh.
Everything was horrible. You
know?
Yeah, it was like deplorable, and I still dance with her. And there is a video that the company, the organization kept from that day. And I used that video to it shows a little bit of what I was trying to do in the other I mean in order to entice people to get connected with Tango. All right.
Yeah.
So she sees the video and she says the only thing that the only thing that she can say is that, oh, you know, you never asked me to give you permission to use that video, and that video is like not very professional for my part because I was not dressed up, And you know, because we were singing, I mean, we were dancing the song specified there. Probably we don't have the rights to do that.
Oh.
And I was like,
what?
Yes. Exactly.
It tells you how much does she know about this whole business, you know?
And you know, I remember her the first time I had this meeting with in the embassy of Argentina with all these people that wanted to do something with Arts for the Asian, which is this company that does this wonderful work with geriatric centers. And you know, she introduced herself. I had no idea what she was doing there, but you know, I recognized her because I probably danced with her in some milongas, and she introduced herself as a tango historian.
Is she?
Yes. And then, you know, my jaw dropped like 2 floors down.
I don't know her. I mean, I know her at Milonga's, but otherwise I never connect. I don't know her.
I know. But, you know, although I was like really impressed, at some point I asked her, so that's a wonderful title to have, but who gave you that title? What are your credentials? And then she turns around her head like in a very funny way, and she says, oh, well, you know, I read these 3 books that this lady wrote about tango, and I'm appalled.
Wow.
She bases her
like
her status, her professional status, like with the one book that she read. And I said, have you ever heard of these authors? And a thousand. And she says, no, because you know, this is the truth, and I'm going to believe the truth of this. And this is what she told me. Tango started with fathers dancing with their daughters.
Well, I never heard that story.
Well, that story goes on one book that was written with by a lady.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so.
Is that yours? Is that your phone?
Yes.
Do you have to go?
No.
Okay.
But you know, it's like so very weird. And I told her, if you are going to believe that, it's like just weird. And then she confirmed with me that is the book that I base my knowledge.
Oh my God. You know what? It's the same thing when people who don't know how to walk teach tango.
I know.
It's exactly the same. We talked about this.
And you know, I was just like, I spoke with all the people in the in Arts for the Aging, and I told them this lady is has no idea of what she's doing, and everybody said, you know, we have to give opportunity to everybody that wants to do tango, and blah 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 blah. And you know, Sophia, I have to say this, she already got, before I can get there with a program, she already did a program with Emmanuel.
Oh, she did already?
Yes, she just did a program with Emmanuel last Friday. And it was horrible.
Wow.
You know, the things that she says, even the engagement of Emmanuel to this crazy thing. I mean, I would not call it a thing. It's like an adventure. It's so dangerous because, you know, she keeps you going in this thing that you don't know where it is going. You don't know if it's tango, if it's blues, or anything.
Yeah, you know, people will have no idea. You know, later on they will not. They will find what tango is. They will say, "Oh, this is different. It's not what I was taught." You know.
Yeah, it is awful. I mean,
I'm sorry. So she had a presentation already. She was in an event. It was an event already, or just a presentation?
It was, you know, it was not a presentation, but it was an event only.
Uh-huh.
I think that they were trying to show what is the impact of that.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible.
Did you talk to Emmanuel about that?
Yeah, you know, but I don't feel comfortable about talking with Emmanuel about that because, you know, Emmanuel goes for the money, and
I see.
She offered him this money.
Okay.
Because she got that money from.
Yeah, I understand. She got a grant or something. Yeah.
Right, but and if I would have done this, I would have like make sure that Emmanuel was doing his best job, and then I would say, okay, pay Emmanuel and me because we have this rightly done. But she did it like, you know, like an accidental thing, and that's what happens. You know, it's like there's no sense of what they're doing, and Emmanuel is playing and he's like distracted of whatever he's doing. And
did you see the video or you saw the event? Did you see the video or did you go to that event?
I went to the event.
Oh, you went to the event. Oh my God, you're supposed to feel awful.
I know.
You have to be sick.
Not sick, but you know,
it's sad. It's very depressing. It's very sad. That's the thing. There's just marketing and promotion and money, and basically the art turns into nothing. You know what I mean?
And you know, the worst part was her trying to like say, "Oh, you know, I."
Wow.
And there is nothing behind that I.
I don't know her. I mean, as long as I go to Milongas, I know the way she looks. I know how she looks, but she was never active into any, like, nothing.
But believe me, you know, I love the way that she's a very smart person. She's a very, I'm not going to say a great dancer, but, you know, she makes an effort to dance better. And I appreciate that. And she's different. But when I came across her doing this, it was like such a, you know, like I was so very disappointed. I'm like, I wanted to throw up.
Yeah, I know.
All the things that she was doing. And back in the day when we were doing the, again, like I told you before, when she introduced herself like a tango historian.
Read one book, right?
Right. And I told her, I mean, I had to ask her because I know a little bit about tango, and I had to ask her, so you're a tango historian, what are your credentials? And she the only thing that she did is to say, oh, I base my studies in this book.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And, this is fantastic. You know, this is just fantastic.
Imagine that somebody, I mean, Lithuanian culture.
Yeah.
And you have this lady from France.
Yeah,
writing something about Lithuanian.
Yes. No, I understand. It's horrible. It's absolutely appalling.
Right.
But just think another thing, how people can just not care about the truth and the art, and they just want, it's self-promotion. This is self-promotion, that's it.
But you know, once again, I cannot understand in my brain, it doesn't ring any bell here and everywhere, in wherever you want to look in the world. Tango doesn't produce that money.
Yes.
But still we have these people that are like trying to control and like make everything like they want to be. Tango will never be that like that. I mean, if you are like her, like trying to tell me, oh no, tango is like this and like that, I'm going to at some point realize that tango is not like that, and I'm going to like put you away from my life.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, they don't understand that, and they keep digging on it and fighting, and you know, just because we have to collide in the same organization, which is APTA, she's like, oh, I know everything, you know, like you have to do this with me, and then I present my things. And the other day I presented my videos, and the lady that is working with these videos with me, she said to me, you know, Renee, we don't have a video of us dancing, but probably we can use the video that you did when you danced with this lady. And I said, you know, I'm not feeling comfortable because I don't know, I don't like this person and blah, blah, blah. And she said, no, we have to use that video, because in that video you can see all the people in the geriatric center and blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, okay, let's use that video. So I use it, and you know, we had a meeting where I'm going to present all the videos that I'm going to use in the future. And I had no idea that she was going to be in that meeting. And I present everything, blah, 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 blah. I present 4 videos at different times and blah, blah, blah. She was such a bitch, critical, you know, criticizing every single oh, you have to do this, and the music didn't match this part, and blah, 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 blah. And then she says, oh, and I was like so very surprised that you used my video. You never asked me to approve this, and you never asked me if to give the credentials of it. You know, and you know who wanted to use that video is the lady that does this with
Did you tell her that? Did you tell her that it was not your idea?
You know, Sophia, she wrote a passive-aggressive email to the manager of this institution, and I didn't like that. What I said, I mean, I wrote an email and I said, in a very passive-aggressive way, thank you so very much for doing this, and you're taking care of blah, 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 blah. But I said, you know, we are aware that we didn't need your approval or your anything from you, because this material belongs to Arts for the Aging.
Oh yeah, that's true. Listen, I have a question. I have a little dot says where is recording. Are we being recorded? I have a little dot on the screen says recording.
I'm going to...
Oh my God.
I'm going to use this against you at some point.
Oh, no, you're the one you're the one who's talking.